I hope you're having a good time. And happy spring equinox, everyone. It was the spring equinox yesterday. So I hope you had a good day. And as we all feel it, balance is back, you know, balancing everything out. And when I was meditating, I heard divine masculine and divine feminine are on the same frequency, same level, without knowing it from each other. So that's really, really amazing. And the most beautiful part is when they coming back in alignment with everything what they do. It's not something old, it's not something new, but it's out of this world, I heard. So this is really amazing. Yeah, let's see what's in the Divine Masculine's mind space. City of Light. You know, he knows and he visits the City of Light so many times during his sleep, during his travels, during his meditation. And he knows, he knows her from that space. He knows her from that place. And this is so interesting because I feel this has to do with Mount Shasta. You know, Mount Shasta in the States. It's there. It's that portal. It's that portal where we can go into the mountain and visit, you know, our cities of light that is within the earth, within the ground, not just on the planet. We having cities of light in our inner earth, just like anyone else, like other hybrids, like other planetary beings, are also living within our earth. And this is, the Divine Masculine knows this, that he is seeing the Divine Feminine from that space. He remembers her from that. So he is traveling to the cities of light because he is activated by the light again. And when he gets activated by a higher frequency, a higher source, different beings, then he is going through, you know, through the roof. I feel so much happiness with him. You know, there's so much happiness in his light body. I feel his light body as a child going, "Ooh," you know, constantly in that energy of joy. And yeah, it's really beautiful because he's going into those earthly planes, and now he also recognizes where he knows her from. So that's really beautiful. And he's connecting with the ancestors there, with everything that is, you know, elevating him to that realm to get his upgrades. And it's the same for the Divine Feminine. Only I have a feeling Divine Feminine goes up, you know, up to the planetary galactic energies and universal energies, and he's going into the earth. But they both know that they know each other from the inner earth of Mount Shasta. So that's really beautiful. Wow, what's in the heart space? The universe. Wow. The universe is in Divine Masculine's heart space. He is breathing in and out the universe. He is going in that space. He is that space. He is a part of that, and looking at the earth, and sending the frequency to the earth. The light frequencies. And I also hear Divine Feminine is sending light healing and star healing towards the Divine Masculine, to be able to first to be free, second to elevate the earth. So, and that's exactly what is in his heart space, is giving from the universe, giving the energies. So they are both in alignment without knowing it from each other. How does he see the Divine Feminine? As earth and air, grounded, but not from here. Grounded, but very up in the energies, very aware of the energies, a lot of working with the energies. And I see here, the eagle spreading its wings and flying and soaring high, because the eagle is the energy that can come as close to the sun as any other bird. So he soars around in that high frequency, and in the space towards the sun. Really amazing. And the earth, it's an earth being. It's an earth being that is connecting with the sun and the air. It's going up and it's going down. It's really beautiful, and that's how he sees her. That she elevates. He sees her elevating, sees her soaring, see her growing, and he wants to be there. He wants to be there for the journey, and he knows that there will be a time that they will meet each other, and they're not forcing it. It's just leaving it up to the universe, because we are free beings. We are butterflies. Everything is transformational, and we don't know how life turns out. So they just leave it open. But he is working on it. What I feel, what I hear, he's working on it to join her again. So that's really beautiful. He wants to soar with her together, to the realms, and in that exchange. I feel that joyful energy. But also, what I hear is the work he's doing now as a protective shield for Mother Earth, but also for the Divine Feminine, is to shift and change the style of his work, because his spirit guides wants him to not be stuck on this earthly plane, and not to deal too much with what is going on this earth with people. And there is a time now for the Divine Masculine to rise up again, to raise his vibration, to take some time for himself, to meditate, to connect with his star family. Yeah, really beautiful. And they bring out, what I hear, they bring out the same messages without knowing it. Without knowing it. So they're just, that's because they channel the same frequencies. The same frequencies of love, the same frequencies of abundance, the same frequency of creation, of taking care of Mother Earth, taking care of beloveds. You know, it's very, they know it, you know, they know it without knowing. You know, it's, you know, without knowing. You're not aware of it. You're not doing it you're not doing it really being conscious of it. It's because, you know, you're flowing with the energy and you become that energy, you become source. And then in that space of source, in that space of going beyond, then you're in that frequency. And when you're both in that frequency, you can be in that frequency without knowing it. That's, wow, nurturing divine feminine. Divine feminine is nurturing the earth, singing to the earth, you know, holding space, you know, for the earth, sending healing the divine masculine as much as she can, and be that nurturing energy towards him, holding him in that sacred rose, holding him in that love, as she is that love frequency. And I hear she carries the pink ray, you know, the lords of the pink ray is with her to guard her, to shelter her, to, you know, to hold her in that space. Here in the heart space of the divine feminine, it's divine masculine and the divine feminine, you know, having fun, you know, being in that Lemurian frequency, sending out love, you know, from the pineal gland towards and shining the light on everything else. So it's divine masculine, Lemurian, Atlantic energy that is happening. And they say, you know, your divine masculine and divine feminine is in balance. So it's time to jump, it's time to have fun, you know, swim in the oceans of you know, of the waters that's going deep. You know, you can go deep, you can go shallow, you can go up, you can go down. You know, it's the playful energy what I feel from the divine masculine, and it's really, really amazing. He is, you know, he says, yeah, I know you, I know, and he probably knows it's from the light city of Mount Shasta, the inner city of light. So everything falls into place, I hear, for the divine masculine. Also, you know, now the song of Michael Jackson comes in again. Remember the times of Egypt, you know, go back to the Egyptian timelines where we already met, you know, and the divine feminine recognize him from that time. And it has to do with Akhenaten. She sees the Akhenaten energy in him. So really beautiful. And divine masculine says, divine feminine says how he sees to the divine masculine, you know yourself, know who you are. Um, you are still in that space of um, wonder, you know, in the space of wonder who you are, wonder what, which, but you don't have to, go there. Don't wonder, because you are all what, you know, what you want to be, what you are, where you want to go. You are all of it, because we are not this vessel, you know, we're just a body, but our light bodies can transform. We can quantum leap into different systems. We can jump into something else. We can shapeshift. We can do everything, because that's the most beautiful thing about the magic. You know, we're not just one particular form. We are like, oh my gosh, we are like Baba Papa, Barba Papa. I don't know if you ever have seen this television movie, child's television series, that Barba Papa and his children could take any shape, any form, and well, that's how our light bodies are working. It's really funny they come with this as an example. Yeah. For the divine feminine, what is supporting the divine feminine? You're a crystal child, you're a crystal healing, you are pure, you are transparent, and you can dissolve in any energy that you want. You're the purity, and you are one with the light. And you work with the crystal template, you know. When something needs healing, or for instance the world needs healing, or certain places need healing, you know, you call in the crystal grid and you cover it. And when you cover the crystal grid, everything what is beneath it will get penetrated by high frequency light code, and those light codes are penetrating everything. So it will almost capture the darkness and will seal it in. And when the light codes and the crystal codes become bigger and bigger and bigger, the smaller that darkness becomes. So that's what is happening. What we did, for instance, on Israel. You know, this is something I'm blurring out, because it probably needs to be blurred out. To also to shield in, or to cover in the darkness, so there will become more light and more people for what's going on in the Gaza. I'm not doing a lot of work on it anymore. I did it when I was in Egypt, because we were in a collective group. And when you're in a collective group, you have more power, you know, to do it, to do that kind of work, to, you know, to create something different and to protect. So you're not only protecting, but you're also shielding some places that needs to be shielded from harm. And that's the transparency, and that's what that will support the divine feminine, because she is that crystal child and she has those crystal codes and she can work with those codes, and she only works for the light. She doesn't work for any other entity or deity that is demanding sometimes some things from her. There's always a choice where you want to go, you know, and she chose to be the right hand of God and doing Goddess work. So yeah, the divine masculine, what supports you? The dolphin energy, the dolphin baby, you know, the Lemurian Atlantic timelines that will support you. So remember those timelines and connect with your divine feminine with that in those timelines. It's like, you know, raising up your vibration in the playfulness. I hear, you know, get out the clowns. You know, there are already enough clowns here, but you know, yeah. Because life is one big circus, right? So playfulness, play with it, you know, do your thing, and that will support you. It will elevate you. If you see the dolphin is carrying the light body, if you can see it. Let's see. Yeah, here, the dolphin is throwing the light body in the air, the person in the air. So that will support you, you know, go to the Lemurian Ocean or Atlantic Ocean and let yourself be played and play with the dolphin energy. And they have so many codes. Dolphins have so many codes that they transmute to you. And that's why people also want to swim with dolphins, because those codes get transferred into their system, into their body system. So when that happens, you know, you're able to reach a different level again. So if you never had a swim with dolphins, I will suggest, you know, do it, because it's remarkable what's happening. What's happening for you. Okay. How does the divine masculine see the union with the divine feminine? One card, please. One card, please. Spirit, one card. Okay, thank you. Okay, inner child attunement. That the divine feminine is in alignment with her inner child and attuned with the inner child. It could be that, you know, sometimes when there are children around you and joyful and young-spirited energies around you, you become the child. You become child again. So he sees that she is nurturing her inner child, that she is giving her inner child the freedom to express herself the way it wants to be expressed. And it's the joyful energy, it's the playful energy, it's the uncaring energy, you know. There's no, a child has no care in the world, that's free, that's open, that's joyful. And carrying that energy. So, and that's the energy that he really likes in the union of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. That energy is bringing him closer to her. Okay. I hear he's so proud of her. The Lemurian egg, you know, that's how the divine feminine sees the divine masculine in union. You know, shield yourself in your Lemurian egg, the golden egg, you know, the golden prince that you're walking, the golden light that you're walking. You know, it's that's the shield that the divine feminine sees of the divine masculine, that he is shielding himself with that golden energy. And I hear it's not gold, it's titanium, because you can't penetrate it. You know, you can't get through that golden light. Even if other energies try to, you know, penetrate that light, it's just bounce back. Because if you make a crack in the egg, you know, there's so much light pouring out of it that it's blinding everything around you. So it's almost not possible to get divine masculine out of his egg. Wow, that's beautiful, divine masculine. You know, and then I hear the song of Rhiannon. I'm titanium. Yeah. So, well done, divine masculine. Yeah, I'm really proud of you that you shielding yourself finally. You know, because it was needed that you were shielding yourself. You knew you were always protected, but you know, this shield is an extra layer, and not only to shield yourself, but also to be reborn. Because I have a feeling the divine masculine is going through a rebirth of healing, a rebirth of expansion. I see success. I see, you know, level up. I see codes coming through, you know. And you're just starting, I hear. You're just starting. It's not that you are doing, you know, that you're on your road for such a long time. You're just starting, because this new transition, this new earth, the huge transition that is coming, you know, it's just starting, you know. And this is why we are born for, to be here in this time, exciting times, to work, to do the work for Mother Earth. So we need to nurture her, and we're creating all beautiful things for her, and we're doing it with our greatest love. And yeah, and sometimes I don't even like how do I describe it? Made of men, children of men. Oh, I don't know what they mean with that. But they are the earth children. And then I don't mean the earthly children, but the men and women living on this planet that are not aware of what's going on, that is no aware of everything and just going with the day-to-day things. And it's not a judgmental thing, it's just how it is. I don't like them so much. You know, I love my clan. I love my people, my star brothers and sisters, because they can't handle the energies, and when they can't handle the energies, you know, they are just I hear doing mirror magic, and they think we don't know, but you know, all that's coming out of their mouth, it's the same. It's the same. So it's yeah, they're all programmed the same, and I hope that and I know that all the star beings and star children, they are seeing through it, because they are here to guide everyone, you know, to that higher level. If you want to grow, you know, you take it on and you grow. And some people just don't want to grow. They are very comfortable in their place where they are. And not doing the healing work, not doing work for Mother Nature, not obeying what Spirit asks from you. You know, it's a dedication. I know that I made a sidetrack last year, and I felt horrible in it. You know, I got stuck, I got trapped, and I thought I was doing something good for the community, but you know, the community didn't think the same about it. So then you are stuck, and then the only thing you can do is get your ass out as soon as possible. And that's what I did. I thought, well, yeah, I tried, not working, I'm stuck here, this is not me, I need to be free, I'm working for freedom, and that's where I want to stay. So then you are letting everything go. So you're building up and you're letting go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. And that has to do with also your energy in it. Is it the right energy for you to put in? You know, do you want to put so much energy in something that you know already in your soul that isn't for you? No, and then you start to give less, and then, you know, you come to a point that you say, okay, I let it go. And I think that letting go was a journey. It was a journey, and it's not for me that difficult anymore to let go. It's like, let go, Jack, you see it. Guide spirits are agreeing, yes, let go, gone. You know, because everything has needs a freedom, needs a free will. And you're working with the free will. You know, you're working with your free will. And sometimes things being thrown on your path for a reason. People come on your path for a reason. For divine feminine and divine masculine, stepping stones. You're making stepping stones. You know, you're growing, you're prosperous, you're seeing the bigger picture, and every step that you take over the water, to cross to the other side and to receive the knowledge and to meet your dragons, you know. Uh, it's a beautiful journey. So don't rush, you know. Don't rush. Take the step that you need to make, step by step, you know. That's what I said in the last reading. What's for you will be there, you know. What is for you will come to you, you know. It will follow you. It's the same as anything else. It's like, don't chase, but attract what needs to be attracted in your life, and let it come to you in the time that it needs to be there. You know, we know exactly when we see the signs, when we see the numbers, when we get the codes, when we get the answers, when we do a divination, right? We see it. Yeah. It's and even if it's not meant by you, you know, and you get forced into something, just make it the best of it. You know, that's all what I can say. Make the best of it. And you also know that time will pass and that other things will come your way. And nothing stays the same. Oh my goodness gracious, Thoth light codes come in. You're activated by Thoth. You're activated by knowledge. You know, you get initiations. There is a great teacher awakening within you, and there is divine magic that is coming through you, through your dreams, through your learning, through your meditation. When you're going into the realm and you open yourself up, you know, you connect and you get the downloads and you get the information from Thoth, what you need to know. And that's really beautiful, because in my meditation he came with the emerald tablets, and I'm really fascinated by that. And every time he gives me a code, he gives me an energy that I can work with, and that's how my journey starts. It's almost like being in the mystery school, you know, of Thoth, and it's one big amazing journey that is happening. So yeah. I'm really really aware of it, and Divine Masculine gets exactly the same. So that's because that's the same frequency, because that's what needs to be awakened. He knows that it's waiting for him, and for those codes to get those codes in. Hathor for the Divine Feminine. No. Horus. Soul Star activation. Your Soul Star is getting activated. Fulfilling soul contracts. Soul contracts from former lifetimes are done. And that's what I told you in the gold print reading. You know, I got the Akashic records, and they said, you know, clear out all the karmic stuff because we're ending a 28-year circle and cycle that was going on with karmic information. So close that circle, close that cycle, get that karmic energy out. The soul contracts are done. We're done with karmic soul contracts, you know, and when that is out of our system, you know, new people are coming in and offering ourselves new contracts or new contacts. So I told my teacher, my healing teacher, he wanted me to sign a contract. And I said, well, I'm not signing any contracts anymore, not one. And still, you know, they sent me 3 times, and 3 times it didn't went through on the internet. I couldn't fill in my form. So I thought, yeah, that's because you ended contract. So Source is keeping you to that promise. So, and that's what's happening. So I was there, and we were talking about soul contracts and ending soul contracts. So I said, you know, yeah, you wanted to sign me a soul or a contract, a healing contract. But I said, you know, I'm not doing any contracts. And but I'm here anyway. And he said, well, you're so right. But if we have a big business in America and everything is going on a contract. And I said, well, is there not a way around it to do it without contracts before? Maybe a handshake, or, you know, really a promise that you really can, you know, do those contracts on a different level. And he said, no, I can't, because in America they sue you the shit out of you. And I said, okay, yeah, I can understand that. So, but that's for you, you know. I don't want to sign any contracts anymore. And that's what I also did with the temple space I had, that I rented, you know. I didn't sign the contract. And that's why it probably didn't last, because I just don't sign contracts. Remember who you are. Yes, absolutely, remember who you are. And you get the Merkaba activation, you know, the tetrahedron activation from Source and from Earth. And you can travel with it. You can, you know, it's really beautiful how it works and spins. So yeah, remember who you are. Yeah, I think I have to go, because I have just 1% left for my video, so I leave it here. I wish you all the best. If you want your own twin flame reading, your own gold print soul reading, if you want just a normal reading, if you want contact with your deceased family, you know, or you want a healing activation from the star beings, you know, you're so welcome. I wish you all the luck, all the blessings, and thanks for watching. I'm also utterly grateful for all of you watching, and I see you next time. Bye bye.